guys, welcome back. My audio is back up. No more silent videos or very low volume sounding videos. I'm back. We're back. Alright? Alright, now today I am just gonna talk about a number of things, honestly. Basically getting to know me and my locks, my babies. My babies are approximately September will make them 5 years old. And we have come such a long way since I started with them. Yeah, I actually wanted locks from year 2009. And I guess I was not ready for the commitment of it to begin with. I always thought they were so beautiful and cool and all that. And I never bothered to get any because I'm just like, But you know, it's a great reminder that everything happens when it's supposed to, not when we feel like it's supposed to. So the timing probably wasn't exactly right for me to have locks or attempt getting locks, because I wouldn't appreciate them as I do. Damn sure wouldn't take care of them the way I do. So, because believe me, between 2009 and now, I would have had them down right here. They'd have been all under my butt. It would have been awesome. I'd have this length. But, you know, again, everything in its time and everything when it's supposed to happen. When I first started this lock journey, I had no intentions of freeforming or semi-freeforming. I didn't even know what those things were, honestly. I did not do a major research like most people do nowadays before committing to something like locks. I just knew it because, like I said, I've in my previous videos, I've grown up with people with locks for years and years, so it's nothing that was unknown to me or foreign to me. So I just dove right in, and I knew one thing: I was not planning on combing my hair or retwisting my hair often. That's about it. I didn't even know there was a term called freeform or semi-freeform until in my journey, like a year or so, or a little more into my journey. I'm like, what the hell? Oh, that's what it's called when you don't. Oh, okay. Apparently, I'm semi-freeforming. So the first part of my lock journey, I would retwist my hair whenever I felt like it. Months would go by, and if I had somewhere to go, I would just retwist that front line, you know, and head on out, having this fresh appearance of neatness, which I really didn't care for to begin with. To be honest, I really didn't care if my hair was neat or not. I was going through a lot of time, and spiritually and physically, I had to evolve. I threw away all my makeup, and if anyone out there who's watching this knows I love a good face beat, I threw all that away, decided to, I'm going to stop being so vain, because that's one of the things that held me back from getting locks, because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna look ugly, I'm gonna be, nah. So, I had to get to a point in my life where I am just like, you know what, my beauty is not about cosmetics and how my hair is laid and how neat it looks to other people. It's how I feel about myself. And from then, I just started locking in. I never used any extensions, any false locks, or faux locks. I guess it's, some people say fox locks. I guess in the Bahamas, some people say fox locks. Faux locks, no extensions, none of that. It was purely straight from the rough pile to where you see me at now, and I would not regret it, and I would not change a thing about my journey. It made me appreciate myself and what I've been through so much more, because when I look at them now, and then sometimes I see pictures of how they were, and I was like, whoa, that is such a major difference. And the same way, like, my locks have evolved, so have I, and I think that's pretty cool when you can, like, measure your growth with your hair, because you started this journey at the same time, and both of yeah, my hair's up in a high ponytail right now. So, but yeah, when you get the drift, you get it, right? So with that being said, I'm just here joining this earthly journey that I'm on, for the time being, learning what I need to learn before I ascend to higher plane, a higher dimension. Don't get me started. I will not babble with that today. I'm just gonna What got me starting to intentionally semi-freeform was the fact that my locks, like I posted, I stated in a previous video, my locks, the edges were beginning to thin out and deplete and disappear, and I was not having it. And I said, you know what, I'm not gonna retwist my hair, because it's that same front that I always used to retwist to make it appear pretty. It was that same section of my hair that was trying to go missing on me, and I'm like, oh hell no, where are you going? Nope, not today, not today. So I decided, you know what, okay, I am already skipping months at a time without retwisting. I'm just gonna go a whole year. And as you can see, the difference of that year is like, within that year my locks, they didn't grow that much in length, but they thickened up. The volume in itself just expanded. My roots got thicker, and everything about my hair just flourished because I left it alone, you know. And often when we retwist our hair, it's not just the root we're retwisting, it's the lock itself, like the little wild spirally hairs that are on the lock. The locticians tend to wrap that around your lock as they retwist it, and so that helps keep it small in a sense. And honestly, not even in a sense, it really does help keep it narrow and small. Now, when you stop doing that and you let all the fuzz and everything run wild, then your hair will dramatically increase in thickness. You just have to be prepared for the root effect, which I like to call it, is the root effect. The root effect is what bothers a lot of my lock sisters and brothers, because they want to freeform, but the roots of their hair just not going with the flow with them. I always recommend wrapping your hair. Like, okay, before I took this off, I had my head wrap on, and my locks are out, but I just wrapped the base of my head with my scarf. And for me, that I kind of leave that on almost all the time when I'm home, and if I'm going to work, I do a version of that as well. And I leave it, and then as you can see, there's no flyaway hair. I mean, some of my hair has grown to a length where it's in, but I do also have flyaway. Don't mind how my locks look. I have flyaway hair. Those little freeform hairs I want to get out, I have flyaway hair. But with the turban, scarf, do-rag, whatever wrap you have, wrap that down and hold that down. Let it sit on your head. And when you take that off, you'll be surprised how much laid or how much control you have over your flyaway edges. So that's my little tip for you guys. Get it done. There also is this notion that when you have locks, you can't do hairstyles, which I think is quite ridiculous. I mean, like, honestly, if you're creative, your hair will be creative, your locks will be creative regardless. Maybe in the beginning stages, you won't be able to do much because your locks are still forming, still trying to find themselves, as are you. But when you reach my length, there's so much you can do. I've done the Princess Lace buns, I've done the high top knot. I even had this pineapple thing that I did my hair straight up for the Don't Rush challenge that I participated in. And that's only the half of it. There's so many creative things you can do with locks. Locks are not for you if you kind of want diversity, not as in hairstyles, but just hair in general, you know. 1 minute you want to have, the long wavy, weaves. The next thing you want to have the kinky curly, and the next thing you want to have a bob. It's quite not for you. I know people who have locks and still wear those things, and I'm like, you have so much hair. Why are you? But it's none of my business. I can't force anyone to fully accept their locks. They still want to wear extensions or weaves, and it's not my place to tell them no or why, or I should ask why, just to be sure, because I don't think you went through this whole process of locking your hair just to have it under wraps, right? At least I don't think so. I wouldn't, but hey. Other news, my annual retwist is coming up. Oh my god, I am so excited. I mean, I love my freeform hair, but something about that retwist, just, I can see why people love retwisting and not fully semi-freeforming. I've had a couple of my people on Instagram have actually, hey, why don't you fully, freeform? And I'm like, not right now, not at that stage in my life quite yet where I'm ready to just let it just be. I feel I may be coming there shortly, but as of right now, it's not in my future. Immediate future. It's not my immediate future. Let me put that. It's not my immediate future. But yes, anyway. So yeah, as a lot of you guys know, I retwist my hair once a year. And I used to do it. I can't remember when I used to do it, but now I start doing it around my birthday time, which is August 15th. I'm a Leo. I know. Yes. I'm a Leo. So I'm excited. I have basically 3.5 to 4 months left, and I can't wait. I said I would never color my hair again, but I'm feeling for some color, guys. I know. I need to follow my own advice. I did say only go to professional to color, so I'm gonna go to professional. I think I just want my tips done, just the tips. Not like, I do have 1 or 2 locks somewhere in here that's brown, blonde. I think there's 2 or 3 of them. But I think I want colored tips. Haven't decided on a color yet. No. If you guys can help me with that, I don't know. But I will not be retwisting my hair myself. I know, bummer, right? I know you guys are looking forward to seeing that, but I will still provide a video for you guys of my stylist, because I guess I'm going to professional. I often used to retwist my hair myself, but the thicker that it's gotten, the more that it's grown, the harder it is for your girl. Like, after a whole year to deal with this. And I say, it's my birthday. I'm gonna get pampered. I'm gonna be hurting my arms retwisting my own hair. I am going to go and live the life and have someone wash me. And so it feels so good when someone else washes your hair, doesn't it? Am I the only one? I feel like I am the only one. Like, I wash my hair as much as but it doesn't have that same relaxing feel as when someone else does it. So I'm gonna get pampered, get my hair retwisted. It's gonna hurt probably, because I know how to function with my own hair. I do have my loctician that I normally go to. Bad English. I'm from the Caribbean. And I normally go to. Her name is Clinae. Clinae does not do color on I don't think any type of hair. But I am trying to beg her as much as possible. Please do this for me. Please. I'm like, you're like faithful customer. As far as professional retwists, since I've been locked, she's the only person that I go to. Absolutely only person. And that was only for special events, honestly. Look at my son's christening. Yes, I have a son. He's 3 years old. It's gonna be 4 soon. But yeah, that was for his christening, and I think a wedding. Yes, my cousin's wedding. And yeah, I just always go to her. It's my jack. So I'm gonna hope she sees this and plead with her to color my tips for me, Clinae, please. Okay? Yay! That was me trying, guys. I'm trying. Now, I understand that the semi-freeform or freeform life is not for a lot of people. I understand. But at the same time, I'm like, yo, let's ascend a little bit, So they always freak out over my hair. Oh, it's so thick, it's so healthy. And it's, yes, because I care about more of the health of my hair than the physical appearance. Not to make you guys feel any better. That's all it is making other people feel comfortable with who you are. Oh, my hair. Yeah, so what if your hair is fuzzy? Your hair may be fuzzy and be totally wild and hairstyle's totally crazy and you love it. Are you gonna like continuously not do what you want or what you love for other people? No. Cut that out. Now, when this is still a touchy topic, if you ask me, when it comes to people who had have extensions, faux locks, and all of that. I often wonder, like, I don't know anyone personally who does that. I often wonder, I don't know why they do it. This is me trying to understand. I'm not passing judgment or being judgmental or anything like that. I'm just curious as to, why? Why would you start a lock journey only to add hair that's not yours to it? I understand that. I don't want to just label them as fashion locks or fashion rastas, if you want to say that, but I am curious, and and if I come across you, I would ask you why you have, if me and you are cool, let's just say me and you are cool, we work the same place, or we've seen each other enough times, you have locks, why you have the extensions in your hair, girl? Why you got that in your hair? That's what I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask you face to face, so I have no problem asking you online. Why you got that in your hair? Why? Oh, my locks ain't long enough yet. So? And? You don't see naturalistas who have, afro puffs when they wear their afros out saying that, oh, it's not long enough, so I'm going to add some fake puff to it. I mean, sometimes they do it, but if everyone else can accept it naturally as is, why can't you? As a person with locks, we are one of those main representatives up there of blackness as we are. And even if you're not black and you have locks, kudos. I think you guys are kind of cool who manage to have locks who aren't ethnically black. So that's it. I think that's nice. But still, I feel like it comes from a place of self. You have to have that confidence to realize that short hair or not, I'm a friggin' rock. I am friggin' awesome. I don't need hair down the hair to make me feel beautiful, And I always feel like if you're gonna join the lock community, that's a good way to build up that confidence, because trust me, when you've had your own locks, your natural hair from the beginning to the end, that feeling is awesome when they get to a point. And they're gonna get to a point where you won't even notice they're growing. Then you're gonna look back like, wow. And then you're gonna feel so much pride, and because you carry that, and people are gonna be like, I remember when your hair was this long, I remember when your hair, look at them now. And people see the transformation outwardly as well as inwardly. So if you're gonna get locks, think about it, use that as a time to transform, time to stop focusing so much on the outer appearance of oneself and more on the internal. Just a suggestion, just a small suggestion to those out there who's saying that, ugly stage, which of course everyone will tell you there's no ugly stage in locks. Point blank, period. Anything that's natural is not ugly. Anything that's a natural base is not ugly. So there's no ugly stage in anything that is natural. It grows from your head, girl, guy. Whether it's short, poofy, fizzy, it is beautiful, okay? Own it, okay? Don't get the locks and not own it. You have to own the locks from beginning to the end. And trust me, when you own that, the locks love you back, you love your locks, and they won't fail you. They won't. And don't forget to surround yourself with people who are going to encourage you and your new lock babies or your fizzy locks. Not people who are going to be like, oh, you need to do something with your hair looks, that's just, believe me, how many times have we been on this road, us natural people, whether you have locks or puff, and seen someone with a horrible looking weave? Do we go up to them and say, oh my God, your weave looks horrible, you should know? But at the end of the day, you're not disrespected. So don't let anyone disrespect you or your locks. No. Send me after them. I will come and get them for you, okay? I will come and get them for you. But understand, it's not a commitment to locks. It's a commitment to yourself, honestly. Because when you have that mask on, and it makes it kind of hard to be yourself and love what you love and do what you do, because you have that mask on. You have this mask of how you should be viewed, how you should be seen, what's socially acceptable, and all of that. And I don't want to be that person that when I get old and gray, looking back, wishing that I did things that I truly wanted to do or love doing because I was trying to be socially acceptable to those around me. Yeah, no. I mean, if you look at my body, I am a walking contradiction, honestly. I'm sure some people see me and be intimidated by me off the bat. It happens all the time. And some people see that and respect me. It's a commitment to yourself, to bettering yourself, to bettering your nature, your soul, your energy, all of that. So guess what? Locks are for you. It is for you. If it's not, and you tried, hey, you tried. At the end of the day, it may not be for you right now. It may be at a later time in your life when you're more prone to being 100%. When I say 100%, I'm not insulting anyone, but I mean 100% you. And it was so much work pretending to be comfortable, pretending to be like that. And I found my niche, and guess what? Now, I don't care. I don't care who doesn't like me. I don't care who think I am a wreck to look at. I don't care who's intimidated, who's frightened. I don't even care about who likes me. I really don't. Because we're not here to worry about how others feel about us. If you spend your life worrying about how anyone else feels, then it's a waste of your life. It really is. That person's not worrying about you. At the end of the day, when they go home and they yuck that weave off their head, they're not thinking about you and your locks. Unless they want locks secretly. But other than that, just live it. Be happy, my lock kings and queens, okay? Peace out.